Hello everyone, Shantanu this side and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share my thoughts on iPhone SE camera and what it is capable of for an asking price of $599 CAD. Starting with the specifications, front camera comes with 7 megapixel sensor with f2.2 aperture and the rear camera comes with 12 megapixel f1.8 aperture. As you can see, this has exact same hardware as the iPhone 8 and there is no difference in terms of the aperture or the megapixel sensor. Moving on, iPhone SE camera impressed me with the HDR balancing and the way photos have come out. These photos were shot at 1 PM when the sun was really harsh. As you can see, most of the images have well-defined highlights and shadows. This image has a lot going for it and you can see how well SE handles this. Here are a few more examples. Each image is well-defined and vibrant to look through, though they are much warmer than many other phones. iPhone SE also offers video recording in 4K 24, 30 and 60 FPS. Video recording is typical iPhone style. Each video comes out really good and can be used without even editing it. iPhone SE also offers slow motion video in 1080p, 120 frames per second and 240 frames per second. It does a great job with slow-mo videos. Let's move on to the biggest question. Is the portrait mode on iPhone SE really that great? Thanks to powerful A13 Bionic chip by Apple. Even though iPhone SE has the exact same camera hardware as iPhone 8, A13 alone is supposed to bring out great portraits, as what Apple says. Here are some examples. You can clearly see iPhone SE does a good job with portrait photography but definitely misses out on edge detection. But the images are well defined overall and do a great job showcasing the best of human objects. Sadly, iPhone SE does not support objects or animals on portrait mode. This is something Apple should have offered, considering how often customers love to click photos of their pets. The world is filled with selfies and it is important to know how good is the front camera of iPhone SE. The regular and the portrait images both come out really well, but sadly no 4K recording because of limitation of having 7 megapixel sensor. As you can see, the front camera does well under direct sunlight which is in the background. It defines the highlights and the shadows really well. The same thing can't be said about the low light performance. The images are extremely noisy and have watercolor effect. They are more or less to be avoided. There's another great feature to use on iPhone SE, which is the Panorama Mode. This image has excellent stitching and I didn't even have to try a lot to get this shot. This was the first take and the best one. iPhone SE fails at night photography. Whereas every other phone is striving to be better at it, iPhone SE doesn't even try to be decent enough. Most of the photos are washed out, struggle to provide any kind of sharpness and are totally unusable. To sum up my thoughts, if you are looking for a phone which does casual photography really well, has easy to use software and provides best in class video quality, you can easily get iPhone SE and be happy with it. Unless you are taking a lot of photos at night, then this phone camera isn't for you. You are not going to enjoy the night photography with this phone. I hope this video was helpful and will help you make an educated decision if you are going to go for iPhone SE. Until next video, keep liking, sharing and do subscribe. Thank you.